Welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here at the brand new Henrico Sports and Event Center in Henrico, Virginia. And I am ecstatic to be here with my man, Lamonte Thomas, as we bring you tonight's audio broadcast, the VCU Rams taking on the Delaware Blue Hens. Lamonte, how are you doing? How excited are you ready for, about this contest? We got a VCU team 8-1. The Hens are 4-4. Last year we saw the Hens get a win over VCU, but this is a completely different VCU team, Lamonte.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. These two teams they know each other well. They used to be CAA foes, and now years later, Darrell, you know, they still trying to be competitive, right, in that spirit. And I think the Hens have 3 straight wins over VCU, if I'm not mistaken, in this matchup.
Yeah.
So VCU is definitely going to be looking, even though it's supposedly a neutral site, it's looking like a VCU home game.
Well, it is looking like a VCU home game, and it's been a weird series between these two. Delaware won the first 3, then VCU won the next 3, and then Delaware has won 3 straight. Now, VCU hasn't beaten this team since like 2011, 2012 time frame. So tonight, they've got a chance to kind of end something that has been kind of sticking to them for a while. And, you know, these old CAA foes are going to go at it tonight, Lamonte. Very excited to see this contest from the brand new Henrico Sports and Event Center.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Well, a couple of seats down, we got the A10 commish. Miss Bernadette McGlade is in the building. It's looking like this is the building that we're going to have the A10 tournament in later this season. I'm
excited. March 6th through the 10th. It should be a great event, and it's going to be fun to be able to cover it. And we ain't got to travel far.
I love it. Love it.
No Pittsburgh or Delaware this time frame. But here are the starting lineups for tonight. Delaware, you got Cousins starting, 16.5 points per game. Sydney Boone, Durana Howard, and then we've got the young lady.
Yeah, Mia Yonagasio.
Yes, and then Andrea.
Sarah Sear.
Yes, so Sarah Sear. So we have her starting for Delaware. Then for VCU, we got Sarah Tubiasu, Tamaya Lewis Etsy, and Uchi, excuse me, and then Marie Anna Asari, Mikkel Parham, who we had a chance to speak to extensively during A10 Media Day. So very excited to see what they have in store. And then we got Lucia Sotelo, and so she's also starting tonight for VCU. What are you looking forward to in this matchup, sir?
It's the pace of the game. I think the pace of the game is going to control, you know, who has the advantage. VCU is going to like to run. They're going to like to guard play is very strong with them, and Delaware is a team that rules the paint. You can see that they're a lengthy team. They're going to be on the boards, and they're going to try to play big.
So we got a good contest coming up tonight. It should be a fun one. And like I said, we've seen a VCU team 8-1. Only losses to James Madison right now. And James Madison's having a pretty good season.
Absolutely.
And so VCU's looking way better than they did last year. 7-22 last year, but this year a whole different story.
Yeah, I mean, they're looking good. You know, they're run by the leaders on this team. Mikkel is one of them. You know, and Tebiasu is coming into her own, right? She's a 1,000-point scorer now for VCU. She broke that last month, and she's been well on her way, you know, to carrying out her legacy here at VCU.
And it's funny because she came in on the tail end of the Terrell Reeds, you know, the Robinsons.
Right.
You know, she came in on the tail end of you know, that great group that we got to cover the first few years. And so we'll get a chance to see the new regime at VCU, and a really good regime so far.
Yeah, I mean, she's born in the championship pedigree, right? She was a part of that A10 championship team in the 2021 year. She was a freshman point guard. So, you know, she's been bred here, and you know, now she runs the show, and VCU will go as she goes tonight.
Well, I'm going to tell you who I'm excited to see on the Delaware side, and
Right.
that's Sydney Boone. That's Highland Springs' own Sydney Boone.
That's right.
And, you know, we saw her last year when they played Richmond. We got a chance to see what they could do, what she could do last year in Richmond. She came in as a backup point guard last year to Grace Townsend, who we know is an amazing athlete
Right.
herself. And I think coming to Delaware, she's starting now. She's having a really good season. Had her career high 19 points. So I'm excited to see her tonight, to see what how she's developed since she left the University of
Yeah,
Richmond.
she fits in really well with this Delaware team. I mean, her debut was against Longwood. She had 11 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 4 steals, and 1 block. So she lit up the stat sheet, and immediately she gels with this team, and now she controls the pace of Delaware, the Delaware Blue Hens.
Well, we got a good one on your hands. You can hear the Peppers rocking in the background. This is the first time that me and Lamonte have had a chance to do a game together in almost 4 years. It tells you it's been a long time, but we're excited to be able to bring you this one tonight. And we've got some more to come over the next couple of months, y'all. We got a lot of college basketball coming your way here on the LegacyMaker Sports Network.
We're getting ready to have the tip here.
So it looks like we'll have Dariana Howard going along with Mikkel Parra for the jump, for the tip. Let's get it. Here from the Henrico Sports and Event Center, the first ever college basketball game from this center, and we get to be a part of it.
It's absolutely exciting. Here we are.
And there's the tip. Oh, and it bounced off of Mikkel's head, and Delaware will control the tip. Fun fact for you, the only game that VCU lost,
Off the mark.
the one game that VCU lost this year, they did not win the tip. So they are 4-0 when they've won the tip.
Oh, that's crazy.
So Tibiasu has control of the ball at the top. VCU rocking the all black with the white stripe. Delaware in the all whites with the blue stripe.
Bounces off of Mikkel Parham, and it'll be Delaware's ball going the other way. Looks like Delaware set up in a zone to start off in the game.
So 9 minutes and 34 seconds left here in this first period of action as Delaware brings it up the floor. Sydney Boone, Highland Springs own. She's probably not used to seeing that black and gold on the other side, but that's what she's got going on here.
Yeah, I know she has to have mixed feelings in this one.
So Cousins had control, gives it over to Howard, who drives on the left side, tries to go with the right. There's some contact. Oh, no, there's a traveling violation on Howard.
Yeah, I thought she might have got the foul for a second in there from Sotelo.
Still 0-0, 9 minutes and 13 seconds as VCU has control. Tibiasu up the floor.
Delaware tried to press VCU coming up the floor.
Try to give it to Sotelo, who's come in and been very, very good so far. Sotelo jump shot from the free throw line, missed it, gets her own rebound, and that goes out of bounds, and it will go to Delaware.
I think Sotelo was surprised to be that wide open when she got the ball down there in the paint, Darrell.
I think it shocked her too. And then she had the second attempt. You know, sometimes it kind of catches you off guard.
Yeah.
As Sydney Boone brings it up the floor. This should be an interesting matchup tonight with her and Tamaya Lewis-Utsi.
Oh, nice crossover.
They saw each other last year when Richmond took on VCU. So
Cousins can light it up. There she goes again.
And that first 3 attempt. Who's going to score the first bucket?
Oh, no, she's 0 for 2.
That one's out off the left side of the rim. There's a scramble. Howard with the rebound.
Strong defense by Mikkel there in the paint.
Boone has it at the top. Little pump fake there. And we've got some contact on the floor. And
He called it against Asari, I believe.
yeah, so Delaware will be taken out.
Yeah, that one went on Asari before the bucket.
Yana Garcia was the one that got fouled on that one. Cousins inside, trying to work some magic here. Jump shot, and that one rattles out.
No good. VCU comes back. That was...
Sharice Yari missed that one, and Sarah Tibiasu will be the first official basket here in this one and in this great sports arena. 3-0 VCU, 7 minutes and 47 seconds. Boone with a little push off there of Parham. They give it over to Cousins.
Strong defense on both sides to begin the game.
Looks inside and is stolen by Lewis Utsi. Utsi's got Parham beside her. She goes up on her own, 2 points VCU.
And VCU attacking right now.
Good job by VCU, 5-0. 7 minutes and 23 seconds. Oh, and there's a collision.
It's gonna be a charge. Charisier, I believe.
Yep. So Charisier will head to the side as we got 2 new Hens in for Delaware. Like Chloe Wilson, who had a 33-point game last year for her career high. She is now in the contest. And there's a 3 by Asari.
No good.
And a rebound by Delaware.
Yanagacio with it.
So Yanagacio is the point guard on this team, and Yanagacio will swing it over to Boone. Boone 3-point attempt.
3 seconds. 3 seconds on Delaware. That's going to be a big one you want to watch in this game. They're going to try to control the paint and get as much position as they can on VCU, who is guard dominant. And Delaware is back in their press as VCU comes up the floor.
That was Porterles, who I think was called for the foul. And Porterles is a tall young lady, 6'2" freshman, and she came in.
Mikkel Parham from the elbow.
And off the
No
back
good.
of the rim. Yep, there's the rebound by Delaware. Pushing by Cousins here.
She's going to have to get this team started.
A little elbow action there by Cousins as she tries to drive on the left side.
Oh.
Blocked by Lewis Utsi.
Strong defense. VCU has numbers coming up the floor.
Tibiasu will dribble towards the free throw line and hand it off to Asari. Asari to Lewis Utsi. Back to Asari at the top. And right now you can see Delaware rocking that 2-3 trap. Ow.
Up and in.
Done. Lewis Utsi.
She's getting it done on both sides of the floor. Gets the steal, gets the block on one end, comes down and scores on the other.
7-0 VCU. And Wilson's shot, no good.
Strong rebound.
Sotelo. Asari driving along the baseline. Pull-up jumper, hits off the right side of the rim. And here comes Sydney Boone. And the Blue Hens. Up the floor, Boone. And there's a lot of contact. And Sarah Tibiasu seems to be the victim on that one.
Yeah, she stuck her hand in there trying to slow down the break. It's going to be 2 shots for Sydney Boone.
So it looks like Zole Khalil will be heading into the game. And Jennifer Iza.
Yeah, and Cousins takes a break for Delaware. She's replaced by Demike.
7-0 VCU. This is a very impressive start by VCU. I'm not going to lie to you. After having a chance to really study this Delaware team, I really, it's early, but I expected a little bit more out of Delaware early, but maybe it's just getting used to a different place. I mean, those things do happen.
Yeah, I'm guessing Coach Jenkins is going to want to slow things down here. The pace of this game is going to be more favored towards VCU if it's fast.
So right now, the first points on the board for Delaware, 7-1, 5 minutes and 30 seconds as Tibiasu has control. Tibiasu's second team.
That's a turnover. Sydney Boone with the steal.
Uh-oh, here comes Boone. Boone, floater, and it doesn't go.
No good. A rebound by Eza.
That's a great job by Eza. As a former Duke Blue Devil, things didn't go well for her initially out there in Duke. And now she's at VCU.
No good.
And so Khalil's jump shot is no good. Up the floor comes Sydney Boone. Boone behind the back. 4 minutes and 52 seconds left in the first period.
Look like a 1-4 type offense for Delaware here. Trying to get to the cup. And it's blocked by Parham.
Parham has been a different player over this last year and a half. You can see the development, Lamont.
Absolutely.
So Asari trying to get inside, and somehow Tibiasu still got it.
Iza goes up.
Oh.
It's no good.
Great defense.
Strong defense.
Great defense by the Blue Hens. Boone has it, takes a dribble. Swings it and knocks it down.
There you go. And that's Demeke.
Demeke with the jump shot there to make this
7-4. That's a big shot for Delaware there. They're down 6. Needed a bucket.
TBISU has it. Bounce pass inside to Khalil. Khalil, oh man.
Strong move by Isa there.
Isa just bodied the poor young lady from Delaware there to make this a 9-4 game. Boone with a baby push off there. Over to Wilson. Wilson back to Boone for the deep 3.
No good. Isa boxes out, allows Mikel Parham to get the rebound. And here comes VCU back on the other end.
Khalil has control of it now. She almost lost it. Asari dribbling along the baseline, and ooh, a blocking foul.
Yeah, they're gonna get Mia on that bump there by the baseline. I think that's the first foul for Yanagacio.
Yanagacio in a little bit of trouble on that one, but 3 minutes and 27 seconds left in this first period. VCU up 9-4, and you know, it's so far you can still see both teams trying to figure themselves out here, Lamont.
Yeah, it looks like VCU has the upper hand defensively, and they're also getting better looks at the basket. So I imagine that Delaware is going to want to slow it down, see if they can get some better looks running their offense.
Well, everybody, we'll be back here in just a second on the LegacyMaker Sports Network with a little bit more. And right now, a message from our sponsors. Today's broadcast is being sponsored by Hustle Indefinitely. Remember, part-time is not an option. Hustle indefinitely. This is a mindset you must keep in order to reach your goals. Reaching your goals will not be easy, and many will try to discourage you, making it more challenging, but in the end, will make you stronger mentally and physically. So no matter what, don't quit, don't give up. Remember, it's not just a clothing line, it's a way of life. Black Sheep, the new movie from Legendary Cultural Films. It's about a young hustler trying to make the transition from the streets, becomes an outcast and the target, and then it turns to war in the city. The brand new movie, Black Sheep, from Legendary Cultural Films, coming out soon on Tubi. A Smidgen of Philly, located at 16450 Court Street, Amelia, Virginia, 23002, and you can reach them at the phone number 804-561-1372. They do everything Philly style. They have water ices, Italian ice, and they also do Philly cheesesteaks with a lot more products to come. So make sure you check out A Smidgen of Philly in Amelia, Virginia. Big Jack's Cooking. You can reach Big Jack at 8830 Otterburn Road, Amelia, Virginia, 23002. Or reach him at phone at 804-405-0330 and by email at bigjackscooking@gmail.com. Jack once told us on the broadcast, if it's comfortable, we'll cook it. They specialize in soul food cuisine. Make sure you check out Big Jack's Cooking. Bernard's Towing. If you find yourself in a jam and need help getting your vehicle out of a tough situation, Bernard's Towing is there to help you get your car where it needs to be. Remember, call us once and be hooked. All right, so we're about to start things back up here. And VCU has control of it. Oh, nice move.
Oh, she couldn't get it to go. That was a beautiful move.
Yeah, Isa couldn't get it to go. Now Wilson thought about the jumper, pulls it to Boone. Bull's going to try to drive inside, spin move, kicks back out to Wilson. Now Wilson's going to take the drive inside, and it's blocked.
Bassotello.
So right now, the VCU defense is doing his thing.
And Isa with the rebound.
Khalil up the floor. This VCU team has a different feel, Lamont. Last year when we got a chance to see them play, you could see they were trying to figure things out. This year it seems like Coach Bethel Boyle has them exactly where she wants them to be.
Yeah, they have their more defined roles this year.
Lewis Utsi. Ojeda. Jump shot from the elbow is no good. Rebound Delaware. Boom, driving. Inside, tries to get the bump. And Asari will take control of it.
Stand-up defense once again in the paint by VCU.
Oh, Asari to the basket off the glass. A lot of contact taken there by Wilson, but Delaware has control.
And Demike with the rebound.
Demike's driving, spin move.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh, beautiful. Oh, nice hook there by Demike.
Yeah, finishes with the left hand, too. 9-6 VCU.
Right now, tight game here in this first period with 1 minute and 50 left. And right now,
Isa gets it down low.
Isa swings it to Lewis Utsi, back down to Ojeda. And that's gonna stay here.
Boone almost. Parham comes back in. Tibiasu also comes back in.
So we see Grace Hudson also enter the floor for the first time. So Parham, Tibiasu, Lewis Utsi, Hudson, and Ojeda. And Parham
couldn't get it to go.
had it on the rebound. A lot of body contact there by Delaware, but able to get control of the basketball as Boone takes it up the floor.
Dariana Howard.
Look at Howard.
Oh, she got her with the elbow. She's going to get called for the charge. So I think Delaware has the right idea now, Darrell. They're getting it down low, getting better looking shots. They just can't get in the fall right now.
And that's the thing. I mean, it took them a while to kind of get used to it, but you can see a little bit, they're getting a little bit better as the game goes along.
That's right. 9-6 VCU. 1:18 left to go in the first quarter.
Lewis Utsi over to her. Tibiasu. Ojeda has it at the elbow, looks inside the Parham. Oh, what a great effort there by Wilson to not let Parham get that ball inside. As Lewis Utsi will inbound it here for VCU. Lewis Utsi will swing it over to Tibiasu at the top. Drives towards the free throw line, decides to take it back. Ojeda.
The three. No good.
And rebound Delaware.
And here comes Demike the other way. She's got at least about 3 or 4 rebounds in this first quarter already.
It's a good start for Demike.
Oh, it's a steal.
Hudson.
And here comes Hudson.
She's got numbers. Oh, it's blocked by Wilson, and it's going to be out of bounds on Delaware. But that's a great defensive play there by Wilson. She's done a really good job so far coming in for Delaware.
Yeah, absolutely. She closed that break. Gets back for Delaware. 42 seconds here left in this first quarter. VCU up 9-6.
As Lewis Utsi will take it out.
And here comes Samantha Robinson for VCU. She replaces Ojeda.
Robinson, who's been on this team also for a while. She was a part of that championship team that won the A-10 championship back in 2021.
Tibiasu for 3, no good.
And,
oh.
And that's going to go Delaware's way as Cousins is back in the game as well for Delaware. 9-6, 34.9 seconds left in this first period. As Delaware has control. And Sydney Boone will bring it up the floor. Moving over to Howard. Howard being guarded by Hudson.
Probably going to try to get close to run this time down so they don't give VCU another chance to score a bucket at the end.
Drive inside.
Oh, what a move.
Oh,
left hand off the glass. Oh, man. That was Andia.
Charicio.
And it was beautiful. 9-8.
With a great play.
VCU has one more chance. Samantha Robinson. Oh, no good. It's in and out. And that's going to conclude the first quarter.
She had a chance at it there.
VCU leads 9-8 over Delaware. in the tight one, Darrell.
Man, it's a good way to start this game. It's very competitive. The energy is really good so far here at the brand new. I know we're going to keep emphasizing, but the brand new Henrico Sports and Event Center, and so far so good. You know, both teams, VCU got out to a better start. They were up 7-0. Delaware has crawled themselves back into this one. They're down by 1.
Yeah, I think Delaware had to settle down a little bit. They turned over the ball and didn't get good shots at first, but now, you know, they've settled down a little bit. They're getting established in the paint, so I'm sure that Beto Boyle is going to try to keep VCU stout on the defensive end.
Yeah, we'll see what VCU has in store as we get ready, ladies and gentlemen, for the second quarter here in just a second. I'm Darrell Owens along with Lamonte Thomas. We'll be back in just a second. One. Last but not least, Bates Virtual Health and Consultants LLC with Dr. Demetria Bates. You can reach her at www.batesvirtualhealth.com or by phone at 804-608-9202. Head over to our website to check out all of the great services that we can provide you. Today's broadcast is being sponsored by Hustle Indefinitely. Remember, part-time is not an option. Hustle indefinitely. This is a mindset you must keep in order to reach your goals. Reaching your goals will not be easy, and many will try to discourage you, making it more challenging, but in the end, will make you stronger, mentally and physically. So no matter what, don't quit, don't give up. Remember, it's not just a clothing line, it's a way of life. All right, everybody, so we're getting close to the second quarter beginning, but just to point out a couple things right now, Lamont. Even though both teams are hustling, they're playing, you know, it's been a nice physical game so far, but the shooting is not looking too hot right now. Delaware's 3 for 15, shooting 20%. VCU is 4 for 18, shooting 22%. So right now, the shooting is not where both teams wanted to be.
Yeah, both teams have only converted one three-point shot here in the first quarter, so they're definitely going to be looking for the right shots. I mean, both teams had a lot of in and outs though, so I think, you know, we might see some more offense here, probably some more execution from both sides.
Agreed. And it looks like we got Perham, Tibiasu, Lewis Utsi, Robinson, Hudson, and it looks like we may also have. I named everybody. And Perham. She was right in front of me. So Perham on the floor for the Rams.
VC goes inside.
Good ball movement so far. Tibiasu with the jump shot, and it's going to be short.
No good. I think that's going to be,
Perham wants it.
She wanted a loose ball foul there, I think, on Howard.
No call as Boone brings it up the floor, being guarded by Tibiasu.
This is a matchup here. Boone and Tibiasu going at it.
They battled last year in that second VCU and Richmond game. Man, it was a fun show to see.
Absolutely. That's going to be a travel on Howard of Delaware.
Brown will take it out. 9 minutes and 35 seconds left in the second period. 9-8, VCU up by 1. A little bump there by Boone on Lewis Utsi.
Pair him in the middle.
Back out to Tibiasu. Good ball movement going here. Lewis Utsi gets trapped in that corner over there. Then she gets it out to Tibiasu with the floater. Knocks it down.
Oh, nice.
That's a Tibiasu special right there. 11-8.
Here comes Boone the other way. Yanagacio has it now.
Yanagacio's in a little trouble over there.
Going back inside.
The jump shot is no good.
Mikkel Perham, you can't say enough of what she does defensively. She guards typically the biggest player on the other team. She only limits them to one shot, and she usually has them boxed out. Really a big key for the VC Rams.
Big key.
So 11-8 here. VCU up. 8:58 left in the second quarter.
Yeah, Sharice missed that jump shot on that last one. But she's been physical down low. It's been a battle between those young ladies.
Oh, yeah.
Lewis Uzi has it at the top. We'll give it over to Grace Hudson. Now being guarded by Boone. Over to Lewis Uzi inside to Sam Robinson with the baby hook.
And it's good.
Nicely done. 13-8. 8 minutes and 35 seconds left in this second period.
There's Cousins.
Cousins is back in. Boom. 3, knocks it down.
There she goes.
There's
Fluid.
Sydney Boone.
Fluid with that jump shot. She just let it fly.
And that's the thing. That's one person you do not want to get hot.
Now she can light it up for sure.
And being back in front of the home crowd is going to make that just a little bit sweeter.
Oh, no.
So Lewis Uzi 3 is no good.
She tried to answer.
And Demike has it.
There's Cousins.
2 bounces off the right, rebound by Wilson. And no, taken away by Tibiasu. Tibiasu driving, basket, inside, blocked by Boone. And oh, she's called for a foul. She is not happy about it, Lamonte.
She did not like the call. She was there, and it was a really close one. It was a really close one. That'll be 2 shots for Tibiasu.
So you got 3 Rams coming in. And Asari.
Sotelo's back in the game.
Sotelo's back in the game. These are. And the first one will not go for Tibiasu. Tibiasu, who's been team leader so far this year in scoring with 13.4 points per game. She also leads the team in assists with 2.7 points per game.
14-11 now. VCU leading. 7:49 left to go in the second quarter. Wilson has it at the top of the key. She swings it back over to Cousins.
And Cousins now has lost a good job there by Lewis Uzi, but even better job by Wilson finding Boone, but it goes off of the glass.
Boone has it again.
And Boone finds a way.
14-13 VCU.
That's that hustle right there from Sydney Boone that you're gonna see.
She does not quit. Lewis Uzi from the short corner. No good.
Off the side, Wilson will get the rebound, and
I think they're going to get an over-the-back call here on Sotelo. Refs are discussing it now. He signaled for a foul call at first. I think the other one wanted out of bounds, so now they're going to talk about it.
Let's see what they go with this. And Coach. Coach is trying to get everything together there for Delaware. Therefore, Boyle will take her troops. Have a little discussion here with 7 minutes and 16 seconds.
I think they ended up giving the foul to Isa. Not mistaken.
Yeah, she was definitely discussing it with the refs. And yeah, I think this is going to be Delaware's basketball.
So Delaware now hanging in there with VCU. Got a couple shots down at their end. A big 3 from Sydney Boone, followed up by another short jump shot.
One thing I always love about women's game, the hustle is, and no pun intended to one of our sponsors, indefinitely.
It's unmatched.
It's hustle indefinitely.
It's unmatched.
They just, it's so physical. It's gonna be a battle each time. Wilson pulls back, misses it, tries to get her own rebound, but it's rebounded by Lewis Uzi. Uzi's got vision here. She tries to drive on the right side, runs into the trees.
Oh, no.
And then she overthrew Tibiasu, who slips and falls.
Looks like it's a free bucket.
And that's a lead.
It's good. Demike.
Demike gives Delaware the lead for the first time, 15-14.
And here comes the trap.
And now it's a steal.
It's another turnover. Sydney Boone off the hands of Demike. Oh, she can't finish.
Oh, good
Rebounded.
hustle there by Cousins. So Wilson now has it at the top, drives inside. And she is going to get fouled by Sotelo.
And now we're seeing Delaware turn it up on both ends. They're attacking VCU aggressively on the offensive end, and then they're trapping, playing defense, not allowing VCU to come up the court with it now.
Yeah, Sotelo is the one called on the foul for that one. And they bring her back out. So Isa, and we have Khalil back into the contest. Asari, Parham, and Tibiasu in for VCU. Cousins, Wilson, Sconyers.
First basket's good from Wilson.
And it looks like we have Demike also in for Delaware.
And Sconyers as well.
Yanagacio knocks it down as Wilson. So Delaware has built themselves a 17-14 lead, 3-point lead, 6 minutes and 20 seconds left in the second quarter. And Asari has it, swings it to Tibiasu. Tibiasu.
Oh, jump shot.
Parham jump shot, thought about going in, but it took a second bounce. Here comes Cousins up the floor. Cousins gonna dribble between the legs and then drive near the elbow. Pull up jumper from the elbow, knocks it down.
Her game is really smooth.
Oh my goodness.
Really smooth. You could tell from the first couple of jump shots that she took. She couldn't get him to fall, but the form looks nice, and now Delaware's rocking.
So Tara Cousins after the nice jump shot from the elbow. VCU has Tibiasu from deep. I think she forced that one, LT.
Yeah, it looks like Delaware has got to be leading on the rebounds as well.
And you got to be careful if you're a VCU, because this is a team you don't want to get behind. Cousins
it's a heat check.
Cousins is feeling it. Timeout VCU.
Bethel Boyer wants to talk about that one.
And I can see why, because you can see it seems like VCU's kind of a little hesitant right now. Not making the better decisions they were making earlier in this game. And now they see themselves down by 7. And because all of a sudden you see Delaware on a 10-0 run in the last 2 minutes and 4 seconds, a 13-1 run over the last 3 minutes. VCU 0 for 4 in their last 4 shots, with 3 turnovers in the last 2 minutes and 27 seconds.
Yep, they're definitely going to have to figure it out. Delaware's press is working. They need to figure out how to get better shots, and they're also going to have to figure out how to win those one-on-ones that Delaware's taking advantage of.
Yeah, and right now Delaware is out hustling the hustle. You know,
right.
We've seen the Havoc do its thing over the years, and right now we're seeing Delaware here in this last, quarter and a half turn it up. They had to battle back being down 7-0, and since that time, they've been outscored 21-7. What are you doing right now if you're VCU? I mean, Coach Bethel Boyle has got to get her ladies back into the mix here.
Yeah, I imagine she may go guard heavy right here. You're going to need Tibiasu, Asari, and the ones that she's used to controlling the ball. Getting the ball, over half court, and then probably looking for cutters or looking to take advantage of Delaware playing really aggressive defense right now.
Well, we'll see how that goes. Here, we'll be back in just a second after this quick commercial break. Today's broadcast is being sponsored by Hustle Indefinitely. Remember, part-time is not an option. Hustle indefinitely. This is a mindset you must keep in order to reach your goals. Reaching your goals will not be easy, and many will try to discourage you, making it more challenging, but in the end, will make you stronger mentally and physically. So no matter what, don't quit, don't give up. Remember, it's not just a clothing line, it's a way of life. Last but not least, Bates Virtual Health and Consultants, LLC, with Dr. Demetria Bates. You can reach her at www.batesvirtualhealth.com or by phone at 804-608-9202. Head over to our website to check out all of the great services that we can provide. All right, we're back. 5 minutes and 19 seconds, and VCU has control, and they're down by 7.
Sorry.
Her jump shot off the left side of the rim, but Tibiasu gets the offensive rebound.
Was kept alive by Parham. All that hustle that she does, VCU pays off.
Right now, Khalil,
It's a charge. It's a charge strong defense by Yanagacio on Delaware.
Yeah, Yanagacio did a good job there. I mean, she was up tight on the defense, had her hands wide. Nothing you could do there.
She gets it going for this Delaware team. She's been all over the floor in the front of the press, too. Cousins has it now. Swings it to Wilson. In the corner to Yanagacio.
And they look deep.
Oh, and it's good. Big bucket by Demike.
So Demike out here doing her thing with a big three. 10-point lead for Delaware.
And Jenkins is loving it on the sideline for Delaware. She's trying to get him to turn up the heat.
She looks like she's playing defense over there. She got her stance going on. Tibiasu over to Khalil. Back to Tibiasu. Three will hit off the front of the rim, off the back of the rim. And I think this is going to stay with VCU.
Players hit the floor on both sides. They're after that ball, just like you said.
It looks like it'll be Boone coming back in for Delaware and Lewis Utsi coming in for VCU. And now it's just, things have just changed so much. I mean, looking at a 13-0 run here for Delaware, and VCU cannot find a bucket right now. Inside Isa. She tries to work the baseline here.
She'll get the foul call. And that's what you do if you're VCU. You're in a scoring drought. You're going to try to make it as easy as possible and get to the basket. And now Isa will go to the line and shoot two.
That was Clark Sconyers, who was called for the foul.
She's been a big presence since she's come in for Delaware. Kind of took control of the paint for them.
Now, I will say that she's listed at 6'6". From here, though, she looks a little bit taller than 6'6". And that first one is a tough miss there for Isa.
Yeah, off the back rim. She's trying to bring VCU some life as they've been out-rebounded so far.
They just they got to break this stride here. They got a point on the board. So definitely a big one there.
4 minutes to go here in the first half. VCU trails 15-24.
Now 3 minutes and 53 seconds left in this first half. Good hustle there by Parham. Almost had it. And the defense by VCU has cranked up a little bit. Sconyers, hook shot with the right hand, no good, and it's rebounded by Parham. And she had to fight out of that one because Demike was right there.
Over this basketball for VCU. She knows how important these possessions are, and she's after it, Darrell.
Yeah, man, Demike was just all over her on that one. I mean, as soon as she got that rebound, Lamont, it was Demike and Skowers right there, just waiting for her. And it looks like she'll head to the line.
She knocks down the first one. It's a big free throws for VCU. Trying to come back from that drought they had.
Yeah, it's definitely needed here. They've got to kind of get themselves back into it, even if they have to crawl their way back into it a little bit. And there goes one of the captains of this team coming through big for VCU after the free throw. Oh, man, Boone being guarded by Asari. Isa came up top. Oh, they tried to go down low.
Off the hands of Demike.
Yep, out of bounds.
A big possession for VCU here. Without scoring for those few minutes, they're down 7. They have a chance to cut it to a 5, possibly a 4-point lead going into the half here.
See if they can change that up here. 3 minutes and 13 seconds. Tibiasu to Asari, corner, and it hits off the back of the rim. Isa, big rebound, 2 points, count it. And VCU's crawling their way back in it to Lamont.
She's coming up big for him. We'll see what Jenkins and Delaware come up with on this possession here. Oh, really tough basket by Wilson. Delaware continues to pound it inside.
26-19. Here's Utsi. Hailing from Jersey. Our guy Russ would be extremely happy. He's all about his Jersey people. Off the back of the rim there is Louis Utsi. And it's rebounded by VCU. Asari, corner three. Got it.
Got it. And what a big offensive rebound that was with Parham and Louis Utsi over there to give her a second chance.
4-point game, Lamont. 2 minutes and 8 seconds left in the half. Cousins has it, being guarded by Asari, who's been playing really nice defense for VCU. Cousins looks inside. And that hook shot, a lot of contact there by Parham. Charisier tried to get something going with that, Lamont, but just turned her body, and then Parham was right there bringing all the defense that she possibly can.
Yeah, they're sticking to the script, still trying to get all their points in the paint. The VCU now is trying to crawl back in at down 4 here.
So, and that's the big difference. I saw that a little bit yesterday in the Richmond and App State game. You know, App State was shooting lights out for three, something they didn't normally never do. And then you saw, you know, Richmond attack the paint, and they outscored them by like 20-plus points in the paint.
What a pass by Asari to Isa inside, and that was lovely.
So 26-24, great job by Isa inside. But that's the kind of dynamic that we're seeing right here, Lamont. You live by, die by one. So Boone trying to call out some direction. And Delaware's lead is in trouble. Oh, great job. Great defensive effort by Tibiasu on that one.
Yeah, these two still going back at it. She caught Boone trying to go up with it, and she'll get called with the jump ball on VCU's ball. And now Bethel Boyle is turned up on VCU's sideline.
Havoc in full effect, ladies and gentlemen. Havoc in full effect. Great defensive presence there by Tibiasu. Didn't reach in, made sure got her hand directly on the ball. And now VCU has a chance to tie this thing up or take the lead. Some
real big minutes from Jennifer Isa there. Really helping VCU climb back in it.
Tibiasu has at the top. We got Boone up there guarding her.
Parham, strong move. It's rebounded by Boone.
So Boone with the rebound. Up the floor she rolls. Oh, nice move there on Louis Utsi. Wilson's at the top, looking inside. Scholars, 2 points.
Got it. Nice look by Wilson at the top of the key. Notice that Sconyers was wide open before VCU could slide over.
Yeah, Sconyers was waiting there. And that she used that length advantage to her advantage on that one.
Oh, stolen by Wilson.
She was trying to find Sotelo. Oh, man, Parham was flying.
Nice ball movement by Delaware.
Cousins.
Oh, and the three by Cousins.
That was a tough shot by Tara Cousins.
It was beautiful ball movement.
Man.
Swung it all the way around before finding an open player.
VCU can try to maybe take the last shot here with 3 seconds left in the half. Tibiasu swings it. Asari, three. Got it.
Oh, it's good.
Asari with a big three to kind of give VCU a little momentum, Lamont, before we head to halftime. So it's 31-27, and you see Delaware in a good spot right now, up 31-27. VCU had to battle back, Lamont, but they're in this game, and we've got a good one on our hands, I think, in the second half.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a tough one. It's been a hard-fought battle. We've seen a lot of players on the floor, a lot of loose balls, and both teams have been very, very aggressive. As Delaware looks like they figured it out, and there's about a 10-point lead at one time.
They did. They had a strong 10-point lead. It was 24-14, and you saw Delaware kind of clicking on all cylinders at one point. And VCU had to kind of battle themselves back in there. Some great play inside, and now you see VCU down by 4.
Yeah, Delaware has figured out how to rule the paint, which makes it easier. More rebounds, more shots at easy shots, and they're really figuring out how to control the pace here. With VCU, the big minutes by Isa at the end of that second quarter really helped VCU climb back in it. And
yeah, I mean, from what you can see so far, you know, those valuable minutes coming off of the bench by Isa have been very critical for this team. She's played 12 minutes so far, but they've been a very valuable 12 minutes. She's got 7 minutes in that time frame, and guess who's leading in scoring for VCU? Isa. So she's doing a really good job there. I like what I've seen for her. Demike running the ship on the Delaware side with 10 points so far, and Cousins, she had 7 points with that critical 3 that she hit just before halftime.
I'm really impressed by Delaware, by some of the things that players like Wilson have been able to do, both on the defensive side of the ball and offensively. 5 rebounds by her, 5 rebounds by Sydney Boone. So everybody's chipping in. It's not just the forwards, but even the guards are chipping in with the rebounding here.
Well, so far it's been a fun one here from the Henrico Sports and Event Center. First of many, and we're glad to be able to bring it to you. I'm Darrell Owens alongside Lamonte Thomas. LegacyMaker Sports Network will be back here in the next about 15 minutes to bring you the second half of action. Today's broadcast is being sponsored by Hustle Indefinitely. Remember, part-time is not an option. Hustle indefinitely. This is a mindset you must keep in order to reach your goals. Reaching your goals will not be easy, and many will try to discourage you, making it more challenging, but in the end, will make you stronger mentally and physically. So no matter what, don't quit, don't give up. Remember, it's not just a clothing line, it's a way of life. Black Sheep, the new movie from Legendary Cultural Films. It's about a young hustler trying to make the transition from the streets, becomes an outcast and the target, and then it turns to war in the city. The brand new movie, Black Sheep, from Legendary Cultural Films, coming out soon on Tubi. A Smidgen of Philly, located at 16450 Court Street, Amelia, Virginia, 23002. And you can reach them at the phone number 804-561-1372. They do everything Philly style. They have water ices, Italian ice, and they also do Philly cheesesteaks with a lot more products to come. So make sure you check out A Smidgen of Philly in Amelia, Virginia. Big Jack's Cooking. You can reach Big Jack at 8830 Audubon Road, Amelia, Virginia, 23002. Or reach him at phone at 804-405-0330 and by email at bigjackscooking@gmail.com. Jack once told us on the broadcast, if it's comfortable, we'll cook it. They specialize in soul food cuisine. Make sure you check out Big Jack's Cooking. Bernard's Towing. If you find yourself in a jam and need help getting your vehicle out of a tough situation, Bernard's Towing is there to help you get your car where it needs to be. Remember, call us once and be hooked. You can contact us at 804-380-2774 or at 804-495-5111. Last but not least, Bates Virtual Health and Consultants, LLC, with Dr. Demetria Bates. You can reach her at www.batesvirtualhealth.com or by phone at 804-608-9202. Head over to our website to check out all of the great services that we can provide you. Today's broadcast is being sponsored by Hustle Indefinitely. Remember, part-time is not an option. Hustle indefinitely. This is a mindset you must keep in order to reach your goals. Reaching your goals will not be easy, and many will try to discourage you, making it more challenging, but in the end, will make you stronger mentally and physically. So no matter what, don't quit, don't give up. Remember, it's not just a clothing line, it's a way of life. Black Sheep, the new movie from Legendary Cultural Films. It's about a young hustler trying to make the transition from the streets, becomes an outcast and the target, and then it turns to war in the city. The brand new movie Black Sheep from Legendary Cultural Films, coming out soon on Tubi. A Smidgen of Philly, located at 16450 Court Street, Amelia, Virginia, 23002, and you can reach them at the phone number 804-561-1372. They do everything Philly style. They have water ices, Italian ice, and they also do Philly cheesesteaks with a lot more products to come. So make sure you check out A Smidgen of Philly in Amelia, Virginia. Big Jack's Cooking. You can reach Big Jack at 8830 Audubon Road, Amelia, Virginia, 23002. Or reach him at phone at 804-405-0330 and by email. BigJacksCooking@gmail.com. Jack once told us on a broadcast, if it's comfortable, we'll cook it. They specialize in soul food cuisine. Make sure you check out Big Jack's Cooking. Bernard's Towing. If you find yourself in a jam and need help getting your vehicle out of a tough situation, Bernard's Towing is there to help you get your car where it needs to be. Remember, call us once and be hooked. You can contact us at 804-380-2774 or at 804-495-5111. Last but not least, Bates Virtual Health and Consultants, LLC with Dr. Demetria Bates. You can reach her at www.batesvirtualhealth.com or by phone at 804-608-9202. Head over to our website to check out all of the great services that we can provide you. Today's broadcast is being sponsored by Hustle Indefinitely. Remember, part-time is not an option. Hustle indefinitely. This is a mindset you must keep in order to reach your goals. Reaching your goals will not be easy, and many will try to discourage you, making it more challenging, but in the end, will make you stronger mentally and physically. So no matter what, don't quit, don't give up. Remember, it's not just a clothing line, it's a way of life. Black Sheep, the new movie from Legendary Cultural Films. It's about a young hustler trying to make the transition from the streets, becomes an outcast and the target, and then it turns to war in the city. The brand new movie Black Sheep from Legendary Culture Films, coming out soon on Tubi. A Smidgen of Philly, located at 16450 Court Street, Amelia, Virginia, 23002, and you can reach them at the phone number 804-561-1372. They do everything Philly style. They have water ices, Italian ice, and they also do Philly cheesesteaks with a lot more products to come. So make sure you check out A Smidgen of Philly in Amelia, Virginia. Big Jack's Cooking. You can reach Big Jack at 8830 Otterburn Road, Amelia, Virginia, 23002. Or reach him at phone at 804-405-0330 and by email at bigjackscooking@gmail.com. Jack once told us on the broadcast, if it's comfortable, we'll cook it. They specialize in soul food cuisine. Make sure you check out Big Jack's Cooking. Bernard's Towing. If you find yourself in a jam and need help getting your vehicle out of a tough situation, Bernard's Towing is there to help you get your car where it needs to be. Remember, call us once and be hooked. You can contact us at 804-380-2774 or at 804-495-5111. Last but not least, Bates Virtual Health and Consultants, LLC, with Dr. Demetria Bates. You can reach her at www.batesvirtualhealth.com or by phone at 804-608-9202. Head over to our website to check out all of the great services that we can provide you. Today's broadcast is being sponsored by Hustle Indefinitely. Remember, part-time is not an option. Hustle indefinitely. This is a mindset you must keep in order to reach your goals. Reaching your goals will not be easy, and many will try to discourage you, making it more challenging, but in the end, will make you stronger mentally and physically. So no matter what, don't quit, don't give up. Remember, it's not just a clothing line, it's a way of life. Black Sheep, the new movie from Legendary Culture Films. It's about a young hustler trying to make the transition from the streets, becomes an outcast and the target, and then it turns to war in the city. The brand new movie Black Sheep from Legendary Culture Films, coming out soon on Tubi. A Smidgen of Philly, located at 16450 Court Street, Amelia, Virginia, 23002, and you can reach them at the phone number 804-561-1372. They do everything Philly style. They have water ices, Italian ice, and they also do Philly cheesesteaks with a lot more products to come. So make sure you check out A Smidgen of Philly in Amelia, Virginia. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are almost back. Halftime is almost over. We got about a minute, maybe a little less than a minute, and we've got two teams battling it out. Delaware's up 31-27 over VCU, Lamont.
Yeah, VCU is looking at two different tales when it comes to the first and second quarter. The first quarter, they seemed like they were in control. In the second quarter, they were definitely overtaken by the size of Delaware and the pestiness of their defense, if you will.
Yeah, and I think that's something that we'll see if they can continue that here in the second half. Delaware will have the basketball. So Delaware with the basketball. As we switch sides, Boone has control of it, being guarded by Louis Utsi. And now Wilson has it at the top, driving on the right side, does a spin move.
She's crafty.
Oh, man, what a move. Sotelo didn't stand a chance on that spin
Wilson's
move.
been crafty this whole game. She does a lot of step backs. She's very very crafty with the footwork. And they're going to get Delaware on a foul here. I think Sydney Boone was being a little too aggressive on Tebiasu.
And that's the matchup that we've been, drooling at, I guess you can say, for throughout the night, is that Sydney Boone-Tebiasu matchup, because we know how competitive it's going to be and has been over the years.
Nice pass.
Look at Sotelo. She put the shoulder into her. Offensive foul.
I don't know if I like that one. There was contact there, but it didn't look like she drove through. She just used it as a pivot. But Delaware hit the floor, and the ref sent it the other.
33-27. As Boone has control of it. And once again, her and Louis Uzi battling it out near the top of the key. Parham with a little flash there. Cousins open off the left side. Rebound, VCU.
Hey, Cousins is not scared to let it fly here.
Tebiasu kicks it out to Asari for three. Her three will rattle out. Parham inside for two. Her layup. And she is disappointed, Lamonte, because she knew she had it.
Yeah, she had an open look at the putback. And I think their footing kind of got messed up. She almost stepped on whoever that was that hit the floor for a second.
So, all right, so now we'll see. Asari take it out here for VCU, down by 6, 8 minutes and 53 seconds on the clock. There's Tebiasu. Tried to hit him with a little bit of the Hakeem Olajuwon and decided to kick it out to Asari. Back to Tebiasu. 8 minutes and 40 seconds in the third period.
7 seconds on the shot clock here.
Tebiasu, last second, decides to go to Louis Uzi, who pulls up from the elbow, knocks it down.
So smooth with it.
33-29, 8 minutes and 25 seconds left in the third period. Boone, a little bit of elbow action against Tebiasu to push her off. Oh,
man, no good. Yanagacio there. Tried to put it up. So almost fouled underneath the basket.
So Yanagacio will head to the line. And she has no points on the day.
But she's played some very stout defense, though.
She has been. She's been very aggressive at the top. At her career high back in November against Florida Gulf Coast. 11 points.
She's also from New Jersey. Shout out to Russ Talaferro.
We already know. And then the shot is missed. 29-33. Louis Uzi up the floor. Tebiasu looking inside. And there it is, Sotelo.
Short jump shot, it's gonna be there.
Makes it a 2-point game. The young lady from Spain making things happen for VCU. 7 minutes and 50 seconds left in the third period. Boone's in trouble. Over to Wilson. Wilson's gonna swing it. Wilson gets it back.
Oh, Sotelo strips it.
Rams got a chance to tie it up. Tebiasu inside. Decides to kick it out to Asari.
Oh, he missed her. Had Sotelo wide open under the basket for a second.
Oh, boy. Back to Sotelo near the elbow. Asari driving the baseline. Tries to go up there amongst the trees and is sent away.
Wilson, very aggressive. She sent Parham down to the ground there. And Parham picked up another foul there on the loose ball. So Delaware now bringing it up the court. Up 33-31 on VCU. 7 minutes left in the third quarter.
2-point game here. Cousins.
Sconyers has it. Back to Boone.
Oh, Sconyers versus Isa. Oh, Sconyers with the baseline jumper.
Took advantage of that space she got from Isa on the face-up.
Sorry, oh, then there's the trap. Oh, now Louis Uzi can take advantage of it. Drives inside, kicks it out to Tebiasu. Pump fakes, drives in, 8-foot jumper, knocks it down.
Smooth, very smooth, patient. Passed up the jumper to get an easier look.
That's great vision. Just a high basketball IQ by Sarah Tibiasu.
No good for Scaniers this time. Isa gets the rebound.
Lewis Uzi seeing a path, drives to the
what
basket.
a move. And blocked by Scaniers.
Scaniers just got long arms, man.
He is a hard out to get a bucket over, that's for sure.
And you got to give her an A for effort because she definitely went straight down there. But Scaniers just said, nope, hands in the air.
That 6'6" turns into 6'10" really fast.
Real fast. So Howard comes back in for Wilson for the Blue Hens. 35-33, 6 minutes and 5 seconds left in the third period.
Oh, Tibiasu with a move on Howard. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, boy. VCU takes the lead.
Classic.
Tibiasu.
Crossover step back out of the page of James Harden there.
Yes, Darrell. yes. 36-35, VCU with the lead. Howard driving the baseline on Lewis Uzi. Oh, great job there.
She didn't like that move either. She said, I'm going to get my get back where I live in the paint.
Right. Dariana Howard. Great move along the basket. 37-36. What a great first game here at the Henrico Sports and Event Center. Parham trying to go against Scaniers and no serve.
No dice.
What did you say, Lamont? 6'2" becomes 6'6" real quick.
Really fast.
Asari thought about it, and she saw Scaniers down there. 3, Asari.
Every time, that's 2 now that she's made. At the end of the first quarter, I think was the first one, or end of the first half, she hit a big bucket for VCU.
So it's actually going to end up being a 2, 38-37, 4 minutes and 53 seconds.
Blocked by Lewis Uzi.
D'Amica, oh, she had a thought, she had a vision, Lamont.
Yeah, very nice look, but she could not find Scaniers after using her as a pick.
And so media timeout, here we go. 38-37, 4 minutes and 46 seconds left in the third period.
VCU has retaken the lead. I'm back here with Rob Johnson, Legacy's very own. And right now, VCU has a 38-37 lead, Rob, with 4 minutes and 45 seconds left in the third quarter. And it looks like VCU's trying to turn it around here.
Yeah, after a slow start, they've really come back here, and they've really done a good job here, especially DiBiase, and what she's done during this game.
She swings it over, finds Mikkel Parham in the middle. Back out to Tebiasu. And then Parham again. No good.
Yeah.
Delaware comes back with it. And they're swinging it around. They tried to go in to Scaniers, and Parham knocks it away. And she is all over the floor.
Yeah, some really tough basketball right now. Both teams are playing at their absolute max here at the Henrico Sports Complex.
Boone has it over to Demike. Demike has it back to Boone. Back to Cousins. I think they got VCU for a foul down low to Ize.
Yeah, I really do think right now what VCU's trying to do is they're trying to come in here, establish their defense. They want to not try to pull away, I'll say, but do a better job of getting some separation here.
Yeah, they look like they're about even on the boards now as Wilson to the bucket, no good. Rebound Scaniers.
That's going to be VCU's ball, should be.
I think they're saying that it touched Mikkel.
Okay.
Right before it went out of bounds there.
That's a nice defensive play. They're letting them play as well, so that's a good thing.
Delaware keeps trying to pound it inside. Wilson again, it's no good. Scaniers has it back. A hook shot, no good.
Yeah, she's got to grab that rebound, Lamont. She's got to grab that rebound.
And Tebiasu comes up with the ball in the land of the trees.
5'5", the smallest player on the floor, getting in, showing her team what it's all about. The senior is trying to establish some type of a reputation of let's play hard basketball and let's get this game under control.
And Samantha Robinson comes in to give Mikkel Parham a break. It's in the Scaniers, blocked by Ize. And it'll be VCU's ball. And that right there, Rob, is the epitome of the VCU's hard-nosed defense.
What it is, Lamont, is setting a tone. When you're playing a type of team like this who has lost 4 games against 4 teams who have really good records, you have to set a tone. It's not going to be an easy game, even despite their 8-1 record.
Here comes Tebiasu.
Oh, nice move.
Pull up.
Oh, that was beautiful, Lamont.
Yes, it was.
Again, she is setting the tone. She's setting the tone for what VCU women's basketball is supposed to be right now.
40-37 VCU. Boone takes a shot, no good.
That was a rush shot that she should not have taken.
She gets the rebound back. And they're going to get Scaniers with the travel. A little too antsy. VCU's up 40-37. 3:14 left in the third quarter.
Again, Lamont, it's all about tone, and it's all about setting that tone. And right now, TBS was setting that tone. But what I don't like from Delaware is they're taking these rush shots. Get the ball inside, get to the free throw line. VCU got back in the game because of free throws.
Yep. Tebiasu's at the top. Samantha Robinson. A lot of dribbling for Tebiasu, and she's being guarded by Demike with long presence up top. Oh, and the pass from Asari looks like it went through the legs of Ize, and it'll be Delaware's ball here.
You can tell Coach O'Boy did not like it. That was not a good pass. It was a rush pass. They got to make simple passes, Lamont. Make simple passes. They don't need the fancy pass all the time.
Yeah, Demike at the top, over to Cousins. Cousins swings it. Wilson, who's been finding all the open players tonight. Down low. Big move. Oh, and it's blocked. It almost looked clean.
No, that was a foul on that one, because that's why I was saying she got it, because her move was so good that she was able to just trick the defender out of her position. So that was a great move, and she has a chance to go to the free throw line here, but she's got to convert.
Yeah,
she's got to convert.
Charisier from Baltimore Maryland, St. Francis Academy. She has very nice footwork down low.
Definitely.
For their 6'1" frame, and she gets the first one to go. 40-38. Yeah, VCU.
That was more than a good move. That was a great move. And That's what I'm saying, Lamont. They need to get inside more if they want to beat this VCU team, because you're not gonna shoot with them.
And both of them made. And it looks like Lewis Use comes in, and she's going to give Tebiyasu a break here.
Yeah. Well, this is a critical stretch. See, when she's off the floor, it's almost like an NBA sense with LeBron James. When he's off the floor, when she's off the floor, what are they going to do? Are they going to execute, or are they going to get the lead up here?
Yeah. So Lewis Use, now looks like Asari is running the show. Swings it over. Parham. Lewis Use,
She's
Asari,
open. She's got that.
and it's off the back iron. Parham with the rebound. She can't handle it, and it'll go back to Delaware.
See, those are the type of shots right there. You're wide open, no one's around you. She can make that shot. You got to make that, especially with Tebiyasu off the floor. Those are things you have to convert. If you don't convert those type of shots, then that can hurt you going into the fourth quarter.
Delaware has it now. Wilson up top. Oh, she thought about pulling it. Gives it off to Cousins. VCU playing tight defense. And Cousins makes it anyway.
Doesn't matter. She's too good right now.
41-40. Delaware Blue Hens reclaim the lead. 1 minute, 40 seconds left in the quarter.
Cousins should touch the ball every possession.
Yeah, she started off cold, but you can tell she's not afraid to let it fly at any point.
No, she's not.
Samantha Robinson can't handle it. She's back out to Asari. Swings it to Khalil. Back to Asari. She's open again. She knocks that one down. I think she heard you, Rob. 43-41 VCU. Big three-pointer by Asari there.
She definitely hit the trifecta there after the certified dime from her teammate.
Demike has it up top. She's dribbling, and she gets it to go.
That's great. That's a great
Dribbles
shot.
through the traffic. Tie ball game, 43-all. 1 minute left to go in the third quarter.
If VCU can get through this stretch without Tebiyasu, that is a win in my book.
Oh, the pass.
But it's okay. It was a foul. It was a foul, so.
And yeah, I think looks like they called that one on.
Yeah, that was a nice pass there.
Maybe it was on.
As we're looking at
I think it was on Wilson.
Yeah. As we look at the replay, great shot there. You're surviving. Tebiyasu was coming back in. You knew she wasn't going to last the whole quarter. You knew she had to get her back in these last 53.2 seconds. Try to do something here to.
Sotelo comes back in as well.
Yeah.
For Parham. Samantha Robinson has it, and oh, she tries to do a sweeping hook and doesn't get it to go.
You can tell Samantha Robinson's trying to get going, but right now she's cold. But she's going to be an important element for them in the fourth quarter, so she just has to keep her confidence.
Yeah, VCU still trying to match Delaware with playing these long players. As Howard has it up top, swings it. Cousins has it again.
Yeah. You've got to
watch and she's stripped by Lewis Use, the primary defender on VCU. And that's a big play towards the end of this third quarter.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. She got the steal on Cousins. Cousins has been making three-pointers, making shots throughout this game. I think it's very critical what VCU just did. Get the lead here going to the fourth quarter. You have your leader, Tebiyasu, back in there. So, well, ladies and gentlemen, this is Rob Johnson for Color Commentary. I'm going to give it back to Darrell Owens.
And Lewis Use has a real tough job here. Her main job is to guard the primary ball handler for Delaware. She's been guarding Sydney Boone all night long, and that strip right there on Cousins was really big for VCU. She knocks down the first, and she knocks down both, and she puts VCU up top 45-43 with 25 seconds left in the third quarter.
Yeah. Rob Johnson back with you guys here. Yeah, big free throws, 45-43. Let's see if they can play some defense here and get this to the fourth quarter.
Cousins directing traffic up top.
Looks like they're in a little bit of a zone here, Lamont.
It's a loose ball, and it looks like it was all VCU.
Lamont, how important is it for that zone? You know, a lot of teams play man-to-man, but VCU likes to play that zone. Tell the folks about that zone.
Well, they're kind of like in a shell, Rob. Like they start off and it looks like a zone, and a lot of times they play help, right? So the first pass gets two players, and I think it mimics that old Havoc defense that VCU's been running for a long time. Oh, tough left-legged shot there, and it's going to be no good for Andia Chercier. And here we go, fourth quarter. VCU's up 45-43.
What I'm looking forward to in this fourth quarter, I think VCU pulls away here. I think that when Delaware had that 24-14 lead, Lamont, they had an opportunity to really get this thing out of the way and to really beat this VCU team. VCU has done a great job of coming back, playing, as you said, that shell defense, coming down, making timely passes, making three-point shots, etc. So as we go into the fourth quarter, I think this VCU team has things on.
We'll find out. 45-43 VCU, and we got 1 quarter to go here in the Henrico Sports and Event Center.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are here. Shout out to Rob Johnson coming in with the substitute. And Rob did an amazing job on that one. So good to have Rob back in there giving us some great analysis of that third quarter. Well, 45-43, and VCU is up by 2.
This is going to be a very nice finish, Darrell. Both of these teams have established their games within these 3 quarters, and now it's all about who can keep their best composure when it comes down to the end of the game here.
Yeah, I think that's where we are right now, and it's been such a tight battle so far in this one. I don't expect anything less than this game to end in dramatic fashion.
Got a jump ball right off the top. Cousins locks up Asari, and Delaware's going to get the ball back here.
Man, this has been a fun one here from the Henrico Sports and Event Center. This is VCU had the battle back. We've seen 2 tails of the tape here. You saw VCU get to a good start. You see Delaware come and take the lead. VCU has to battle back, and they take the lead. So it's been a fun one. So that means Delaware's got 1 more run in them, Lamont. So you got to watch out for the run.
Absolutely, and they're pretty much even on things. Almost even in rebounds, almost even in fouls, almost even in shooting. So.
And so Wilson inside, Escañas. And that's going to go to VCU. So Tibiasu will bring it up the floor here for the Rams, up by 2.
Howard is, Delaware switched up their defense by putting Howard at the top of basically a 1-2-2 look here.
Oh, Tibiasu. And that's usually she's gold from that spot.
Yeah, she's hit a couple of them there.
It's a good shot. And Lewis Uti using some of her soccer skills to kick that one towards the Delaware bench.
And Jenkins is getting into to Boone for trying to allow enough space for her to make that pass.
45-43, 9 minutes and 10 seconds left in this fourth period.
Cousins has it up top. Over to Howard, to Wilson. Oh, and Lewis Utsi's coming in for the steal again. Cousins is open.
Oh,
it's in and out.
Parham with the rebound.
And she felt it too. She left it up there.
Lewis Utsi now has control of it at the top. Calling out some direction there. Gives it to Parham near the elbow. Parham being guarded by Howard. Over to Khalil. Tibiasu. Over to Sotelo. And Lewis Utsi off the glass. Is it good? Oh, it's a charge.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. Great job of
You
standing
could tell
their ground.
the baseline judge didn't know what to call it. He just put his hand up, and he gave it to the sideline judge, and he's going the other way with it.
He's going the other way with it. But it was definitely like it was right at the moment type of call.
Play.
Yeah, it was a bang-bang play.
It definitely was.
Somebody check the tapes.
And this is how this game has been, right? Everything's been so close. Every possession, every loose ball, it's always a fight.
Yeah, the team that loses this game is not going to be a happy camper. It's been a tough one so far for both teams. Good game. Howard and, ooh.
I think they're going to get Ize down low, trying to jack position with Sconyers down there. And I don't know how many fouls that is. That's her fourth foul. Right, so I think it's Sotelo's job now to guard. And Mikhail Parham switches on Sconyers now.
So Boone takes it near the Henrico Sports and Event Center logo. Now being brought, this is a mismatch. Oh man,
yeah.
I knew it immediately.
Yeah, step back move for Boone. Ties the game. Similar to the one we saw Tebiasu put on Howard earlier.
Yeah, exactly. 45-45. Sotelo inside the Parham, and Parham. A lot of contact there from Sconyers.
Mikhail Parham may take an ice bath after this game.
Yeah.
Because she has been putting her entire body on the line here. And she's been on the floor a lot, loose balls. She's been thrown to the floor trying to get rebounds, and she really is leaving it all on the floor for VCU.
She really has. She really has. And that's what it takes to be a captain on this team. And her and Samantha Robinson, I believe Grace Hudson is the other captain on this team, and the leadership just shows through and through.
And Parham gets the first one to go.
Got real quiet in here. You can tell this is a VCU crowd.
Right?
They can tell it's a VCU crowd.
She knocks down both, quiet. And I think all her 4 points have come from free throws. VCU with the press. But Delaware breaks it.
And you were correct, Lamont. All 4 points coming from the free throw line.
Demike's off.
And then Robinson battling with Parham. Parham had to push Asari out the way just to make sure she got the rebound.
She cleared everyone out.
Like, get out of my way, I got this. Now, Parham, something that she wants to fix. She's 0 for 7 from the floor right now.
Yeah, but she's been making it up with all the hustle things.
Exactly. Got to make the free ones. She's done that so far.
And that's why VCU can't go without her, honestly, in this fourth quarter.
Parham.
She's off again. Oh,
Sotelo. Just a little bit short on that layup. A great defense by the Blue Hens.
47-45, VCU with 7 minutes left to play.
How many more lead changes are we going to see down the stretch in this one? 6 minutes and 55 seconds left in the fourth. A lot of time in basketball time. It's like dog years.
And Cousins is standing up. That's how invested she is.
Travel.
On the sideline.
Travel on Howard. Now, Howard tried to use her body to her advantage on that one, and it just did not pan out for her.
And Jenkins is yelling out, "We need a stop right now," as VCU has the ball with a 2-point lead.
6 minutes and 37 seconds left. Tibiasu, Asari, 3. Off the front of the rim. Khalil was in there trying to get the rebound. And, ooh, they're going to call over the back on Wilson, I believe. Wow.
That's going to be on Howard.
And that's a third one.
And she's going to come out.
I think they might have got lucky there. I mean, Howard's a great player. You don't want to lose Wilson in that particular situation.
And Charisier comes back for her.
Tibiasu working the baseline there, and she was nudged.
And that's going to go against Charisier.
That's a Charisier, sorry. Charisier with her second foul.
That's 3 team fouls on Delaware now.
Lil gets it in to Asari, who's being guarded by Cousins. Great job there by D'Amica cutting off that baseline, but Asari finds a way.
She can do everything. Inside, outside. She makes great passes. VCU goes up 4.
Good pick there.
Boone.
Sarisia had a nasty pick on Asari and set her up her teammate for a good jump shot, but they couldn't fall. And you can hear the Peppers screaming air ball. 49-45.
Cooking here from Henrico Sports and Event Center at VCU. 6 minutes left to play. And Tibiasu brings it up the floor.
Tibiasu having herself a really good game today. 13 points, 6 assists. Khalil, oh nice move by Khalil. Tibiasu off the right side of the rim. Rebound doesn't go, and it's going to stay with VCU.
And Delaware's 1-2-2 is now working, Darrell. As you see, they've cut off those short corners and those mid-range shots that VCU's been getting all game. It's a smart move by Sarah Jenkins.
So right now, Tibiasu, 3, big time.
Rob called it. He said that she's going to be as VCU goes in his fourth quarter.
Wilson has possession. It's a 7-point lead. VCU hasn't had a 7-point lead since it was 7-0, and boom! No!
Couldn't get it to go.
The toilet bowl effect didn't go in her favor.
And pair him with the rebound. VCU looks like everybody's falling into place. I thought for a second they were going to find Charisier under the basket, and she looks like she's frustrated as she gets subbed out by Howard. She knows she had a mismatch with Asari down low for a second, and they could not find her.
Just couldn't make it happen. 5:09 left in the fourth. VCU 7-point lead right now. Tibiasu 16.6 assists, having a great day. Parham, unsung hero, 4 points, 10 rebounds for Parham.
And I feel like she's worked for every one of them.
They give it to Parham. Oh, it's stolen by Howard. Good eyes there by Howard. Boone up the floor. Sconyers off the glass, and it goes in.
Sconyers gets it to go. And nice job by Delaware in transition there. 52-47. VCU has a 5-point lead. They're going to be careful not to try to turn the ball over here.
And so once again, Parham has hit her career high in rebounds. This is the
so Telly gets blocked by Sconyers.
So her third time this year getting 10 rebounds in the contest. Got it against William and Mary, one against East Carolina, and a 14 rebound performance against Sacred Heart. So she's a couple away from that, but she is having herself a nice senior season at Mikhail Parham.
Yeah, and a big key for VCU. As you know, teams like this, they hard. It's really hard for them to get down low and go toe to toe with them. And Beth O'Boyle told us, at A10 Media Day that she feels like Mikhail rebounds with just as good as anyone in the country, and she's putting that on display today.
Well, one of the biggest things that we talked about during A10 Media Day with Parham is that she gives off this confidence and leadership just through the conversation that you had the chance to have with her, and just sitting there being able to listen to her. And I'm like, He's got someone special there to help lead this team, and Mikel Pound.
Yeah, she feels directly responsible for the energy of this team. She talked about how, you know, loose balls, making sure they get it, everything they got in practice, you know, on the court, on game day, and she's just making sure that she's getting everything from the best of this team, and that includes herself.
Well, you're looking into this quarter, Delaware shooting 2 for 8 right now, and you know you just can't have that. But VCU's right there with him, also shooting 2 for 8 at this current time. So both teams shooting 25%. I mean, it feels a little bit different. They're actually pretty close if you look at it.
They are.
34% for Delaware, 19 for 55, and VCU's 19 for 57. So both teams, maybe not the best shooting performance today, but the hustle has been there. The aggression has been there. It's been a great day.
And I think the difference we've seen in that second quarter, Delaware really took over the rebounding.
And that's the thing. They took over the rebound and they're able to control things from there. But I'm watching this game, Lamont, and I say to myself, you know, we talked about earlier how VCU has grown from the difference from last year and the intensity, and you see that now. You're seeing that being displayed here in this fourth quarter. Tibiasu being the leader that she is, making the plays that need to be happening, Perham on the floor doing her thing. This Blue Hens team's got an uphill fight here in the next 4 minutes and 17 seconds.
Yeah, it's going to be all about the leaders. So they're going to be looking at Boone. They're going to be looking at Demike. They're going to be looking at Cousins, you know, to make some big plays.
Oh, nice.
Ize, and she's fired up. Right off the inbound pass, she lays it in, gives VCU a 7-point lead.
Ize, who has 9 points now on the day, 4 rebounds. Cousins inside to Howard. Howard working against Asari. Cousins 3, knocks it down.
And she's cold. She has ice cold water in her veins.
54-50. It's a tough shot there by Cousins.
She does not blink when it comes down to taking that shot. She's ready to go.
Cousins now has 12 points, tied with Demike with 12 apiece for Delaware.
Sorry, misses that mid-range jumper that VCU's been getting all game.
This is where VCU has to be careful, Lamont. You don't want to go out there and toss up too many crazy shots and then see yourselves out of a lead.
Yeah, and Boone misses that 3. That would have brought them within 1, and Lewis Utse is back up the floor.
And this is a smart timeout by Coach Beth O'Boyle. So with 3 minutes and 10 seconds, VCU is up 54-50 over Delaware here from the Henrico Sports and Event Center. I'm Darrell Owens along with Lamont Thomas. We'll be back here in just a second on the LegacyMaker Sports Network.
Bernard's Towing. If you find yourself in a jam and need help getting your vehicle out of a tough situation, Bernard's Towing is there to help you get your car where it needs to be. Remember, call us once and be hooked. You can contact us at 804-380-2774 or at 804-495-5111. Last but not least, Bates Virtual Health and Consultants, LLC, with Dr. Demetria Bates. You can reach her at www.batesvirtualhealth.com or by phone at 804-608-9202. Head over to our website to check out all of the great services that we can provide you.
3 minutes and 10 seconds left in this great contest. VCU up 54-50 over the Delaware Blue Hens here from the Henrico Sports and Event Center. Once again, I'm Darrell Owens along with Lamonte Thomas. Our sideline reporter, Mr. Rob Johnson, out there doing his thing. And we've got ourselves set up for a very exciting last 3 minutes and 10 seconds, unless they decide to go to overtime.
It's been a real tight one so far.
So Lewis Uzi inside to Iza. Lewis Uzi got the ball back. Now Parham looking, it's off the front of the glass. Off the front of the rim, excuse me.
Ize with the offensive rebound was huge.
Big one. Asari, 3, got it!
Oh! That is missed big shot, Asari.
Mariana Asari.
Hit 3 of them now, I believe, in this game.
I'm not going to say that might do it, but that might do it. Tibiasu up the floor. She's got Asari. 2 points in VCU.
And timeout, Sarah Jenkins and Delaware Blue Hens. VCU's fired up.
Now, here's the thing, this rivalry goes in streaks of 3. VCU trying to start that new one here. After Delaware winning the first 3, VCU winning the next 3, and then Delaware winning the last 3. Can VCU get the start of another 3-game win streak tonight? They're up by 9.
Well, like you talked about, Darrell, this team looks different in the poise of last year's team. VCU is a poised team. Last year, they couldn't quite figure it out, towards the end of games. And this year, they have leadership. Tibiasu comes through on the steal. Asari hits the big shot.
And that's the thing. You see Asari make a great shot there. A great steal by Tibiasu on the defensive end. She takes it flying up the court, and then she had the wherewithal to see Asari and make a great play.
Yeah. Asari now, I believe that might be 16 points for her. She's having a lovely day here.
An amazing day so far for Asari. 18 points.
18.
7 for 17 from the field. 4 3-pointers on the day. And she's got 8 rebounds. No, excuse me, that's Iza, my fault. But she has 1 rebound, 1 assist. I got excited. And so far, VCU has a chance to close this thing out here. They've got 2 minutes and 26 seconds to do it. They're up by 9.
Yeah, look for them to get, the ball into the hands of their shooters. Boone, Cousins has hit a few big shots for Delaware.
So Boone right now has control. Lewis Uzi guarding her from the free throw line, swings it over to Cousins on the wing. Cousins thought about the 3, but Asari's playing suffocating defense. Lewis Uzi with the steal to the basket, pump fakes, and she fouled and one.
Lewis Uzi has come up with big defensive plays for VCU.
Man, this thing has taken a turn here in the last couple of minutes. VCU currently on a 7-0 run. And when we last had that media timeout, it was 54-50, and now VCU has done her thing.
Yeah, and back when the game was really tight, and VCU stole that ball from Cousins earlier.
Oh, it got quiet.
It did. You saw me. I didn't want to be that guy.
I know, right?
I didn't want to be that guy.
It got real quiet.
But yeah.
Lewis Uzi now has 10 points with 4 rebounds on the day, and VCU has a 12-point lead.
And a couple of really big steals by Lewis Uzi.
Oh, a block
by Ize.
Good job by Ize.
And Beth O'Boyle is jumping up and down on the sideline. She's in her famous O'Boyle bend.
The O'Boyle bend, that's right, coined by our man Lamont Thomas. Oh, and a great shot there by Sconyers.
And she's just a lot for Ize to handle. Knocks her right to the floor.
62-52, 1:35 left. Asari looking to Lewis Uzi on the wing. Parham at the top of the key over to Tibiasu. She has it, and she's trying to run some clock here. Coach O'Boyle is saying, hey, spread that thing out.
And Asari really smart. She had a chance to try to do a floater or layup in the lane, but she held it because she knows.
Oh, great pass to Parham. Oh, she can't get it to go. And even she has to laugh at it because she knows. I mean, Parham has had a really tough day on the field goal front of things, but she's still doing her thing though.
She has, and she tried to have a left hand finish there at the basket, and she's feeling like she's having a hard time right now just processing it. But again, for what she's missed, she's made up in these rebounds.
Well, she definitely missed out on a certified dime, as our man Rob Johnson would say. It was right there for the taking. It was right there for the taking. So, well, great day for Isa. So she's got 9 points right now. That silence is deafening. Every time the free throw happens, it gets extremely quiet in here.
And she's now in double digits as Cousins comes back up the floor. And I think that's going to be is it a timeout?
Yeah, it looks like we may have a timeout here with a minute
close
and
to
7.
a backcourt.
So Delaware down by 11 with a minute and 7 left here in this contest. And VCU looks like they're almost at win number 9 on the season. And it's been a good start for VCU. We talked about some of the wins that they had, defeating some old foes in the CAA, beating Hofstra, beating William & Mary, losing to James Madison. But you look at wins over East Carolina, wins over St. John's, Sacred Heart, the team from Puerto Rico. I'm not even going to try to destroy the last name on that team. They won that game by 39 points. They beat Charlotte, beat Lemoyne last week. And right now, looking to make this a 6-game winning streak. Yeah, and I'm really impressed with, like we've been talking about the players coming into their roles. Louis Utse has been excellent on the defensive end. Mariana Asari. Yes.
She has now, this is the 3rd game of the season she scored 17 points or more.
Very impressive. Boone thought about it. Decides to swing it over to Cousins. Cousins. Oof. Unconscious.
She's unstoppable.
I'm going to be honest with you. That shot is legit. The defense is going to have to step up here if they want to. Oh, and wait a minute. Let's see if they call this a foul or not.
I think it's going to be a foul.
Yeah. Wilson jumped on top of Asari as Asari lost control of the ball, and she had to dive on the floor to try to keep it going.
That could have been a key turnover, as now VCU is up 8 with a minute to go. And if they had turned over that ball, Darrell, things are about to get really interesting.
Really interesting here, but now Asari has a chance to knock down some free throws here. And if she can do that, she'll have 20 points if she can knock down both.
And I don't know if you want to leave any room for Delaware the way Cousins has been shooting the ball right now.
Not at all. I think if you can put this thing away, you got to put it away. And right now, Mariana Asari, I messed it up.
Go for silence.
The silence.
It causes Asari to miss her first free throw. No, I'm kidding.
Done a great job today because just a week after tying her career high, she just broke it with the 18 points. Make that 19 points for Marie Anna Asari. So Asari, what a day for Asari.
Yeah.
Just coming through in the clutch.
You can tell her game is sharp. I mean, she's played, for the Canadian national team a few times, and she's come back sharper and sharper every year.
Yep. Her and Tibiasu both had a chance to play on that Canadian national teams up there. It's just, you can see the talent. And that's the one thing we've always loved about Coach Bethel Boyle, is she can recruit the heck out of, internationally. She is an amazing recruiter internationally. She knows how to pick great players from around the world. We can tell that by the names that she has on this roster.
Yeah, but they really gelled together. That trip that they took in the offseason, looks like they're really gelling now.
All over the place. We're talking about Canada, Chile, Turkey, Cousins. 3 off the back of the rim, and rebound by VCU.
And I'm trying to dribble it out.
35 seconds left, and VCU is less than 30 seconds away.
Delaware's not going to foul. They're playing tight, but
yeah, there's no need to foul at this point.
They've got 5 team fouls as well.
Great job by the VCU Rams after Starting off great. Oh, a block by Scanyers.
She's still letting Tebiyasu know who rules the paint.
Yeah. We're not going in there in the paint that easy. And so we'll see VCU take it out. 15 seconds left. Sorry. Baseline. And it hits off the right side of the rim. Rebound. Kamika. Oh, Boone lost control of it. And you can see it on her face. She knows. And like, opportunities were there for Delaware, but they could not pull it off. 1.9 seconds left in this one. We're about to see VCU win their 9th game and 6 straight. There it is. The first official college basketball game for the Henrico Sports and Event Center. The VCU Rams get the win, 64-55.
Oh, man. And VCU's got to be proud of the way that they finished this game. It was a struggle through 3 quarters, back and forth, and they finally got their leaders to take control of this game.
Yeah, I think that was a critical part, Lamont. I mean, we saw a team that started off hot, struggled, and they found the balance and came back. Now, I'll be honest with you, this is the VCU team from last year. Wouldn't have seen that. And that's the two differences I will say that we've seen from both teams in this area, even with Richmond and with VCU. They're both playing the best basketball I've seen them both play at the same time in a while. And we got a couple of weeks away from a big matchup. And I don't want to look too far ahead, but we got a big matchup at the Battle of the #804 here in a couple of weeks.
Absolutely. I mean, you know how Coach Roussel gets Richmond going. Beth O'Boyle, is the most winningest coach at VCU, for this program, and both of them are going to have their squads ready for that showdown.
This should be a good one, ladies and gentlemen. Before we get out of here, just a little bit of points production here from both sides. VCU, we saw Asari with a career high, 19 points, 7 for 18 from the field. Louis Utsi had 11. Tibiasu with 16. Ize with 10. Parham had 4. You saw those young ladies really shine today. Samantha Robinson had 2. Sotelo had 2 as well. For Delaware, Cousins, 15 points, and she was lights out, Lamont. Demike had 12 points on the day. Boone and Sconyers both with 8. Wilson with 6. Howard with 2. And then we also had Cherise. She had 4 points on the day. So 64-55, VCU with the win.
Yeah, and I mean, again, the rebounds definitely told a story. Delaware started off, owning the boards in the second quarter. And I think they were ahead by like 5 rebounds at one point. And now to finish the game, VCU had 43 to their 39. So they ended up, taking control of the game, taking control of the rebounds, and climbing back into this and taking control here in the Henrico Sports and Event Center.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it has been a nice one here from the Henrico Sports and Event Center. This is just the first of many, Lamont. We've got the A10 2024 women's tournament, getting the tongue tied today. But 24 women's tournament happened here from March 6th to the 10th. You get an opportunity to make sure you come out and enjoy what's going to be a great tournament and a great facility. And it's a top-notch facility. It's going to be great to see. Tickets are on sale right now. You can go to Atlantic10.com/TIX24 to get your tickets. We're going to be here. We're going to be bringing you a live broadcast throughout the week. It may not be every game, but we'll definitely have that championship game for you. We'll have those semifinal games for you. We're hoping to get a couple of games in there. Try to bring you all the VCU and the Richmond games that go on during that week. I'm Darrell Owens alongside Lamont Thomas. Thank you all for tuning in.